guys, welcome back to It's Just Christy, and my mic cut out again in this video, so we're gonna be doing another build battle, and I'm gonna show the people we have here today. So I have here I Eat Sand. I wanted to give a shout out to I Eat Sand because they wanted a shout out. And also we have Sophie here, we also have Cure, and when we go to green, we have Error, and if we go to white, we have Jade. And in red, we have Elsa, which I really like her outfit. We have King here. We've seen her before. We have Bluey. You're also going to see her before when I post my next video. We have Beef Stick. I'm pretty sure the name is, or Flex Stick, something like that. We have Ruby in linen. And we also have Weezer in black. And I basically just need to choose the theme. I chose the theme, but I'll come back with you guys in a second to let you know what I picked. Hey guys, so I have picked a theme and it is only one person knows the theme. So the person I picked to know the theme was Error. The theme is seasons, and I did try to give hints in this video and give hints to them, but I kind of think they got all the wrong idea at first. Green is who knows the theme, and they chose to do spring. I love everyone's build so far. Linen was very close to the build. Like, she knew what she was doing at first, but then completely went off track, which kind of threw me off about the whole thing. So I was like, oh, she doesn't know what the theme is anyways. So then we had looking at black, I was like, what is she doing? You guys are gonna see her build honestly ended up matching what everyone, well, not everyone, her theme kind of matched what the theme was, like her little build. Here you see they're putting red roofs, and I'm just reminding them that they can delete because last build battle I had to take off delete because someone was trolling. Here I'm just typing in the chat to make sure everyone understands the rules, and they're asking me for hints. I try to give them a hint as best as I could, but I couldn't really give them a big hint because it was a really easy theme to kind of guess. So I am going to leave the rest of this to music and watch you basically watch me delete stuff and delete everything that's here. This is from a previous build battle, so if you guys see me deleting this, it's just from a previous build battle. Don't worry. As you can see here, basically everyone's having their theme. I'm grabbing the pumpkins because I'm like kind of excited that someone kind of got the theme. And here I'm going to my inventory to check if I have anything else to give a hint to, basically, because these people really were not getting the theme. I wasn't mad about it. I was just like, guys, I'm giving you the biggest hint. I gave one person the biggest hint and they still didn't know the theme. I was so confused. But I did end up giving a lot of people hints, and some of them related, some of them did not correlate. But other than that, I really liked everyone's builds here. Orange, I think, I don't know if it was this round, but orange, I think, did end up leaving, or it was dark gray. But I'm gonna keep letting you guys watch the builds now because this clip goes on for a long time. I decided to give Bluey a kind of like a hint inside of her house so no one else would see. And I'm over here looking and I'm trying to see whose build I want to kind of ruin with the little themes. I put a Christmas tree in pinks to make sure they kind of knew the build. I put another Christmas theme mat inside of black so they'll kind of start guessing. Inside of the person who already knew the theme, I had to kind of go with the vibe that I'm putting it in everyone's randomly. So I also put it inside the person I chose, and I put Halloween. She knows the theme, but everyone is going to be looking around. And I'm just putting a bunch of random stuff everywhere. There's a lot of people who did not really get the theme until I think like the last 10 minutes, which really stressed me out because I don't know how they ended up finishing in the last 10 minutes. I had to text and I had to end up texting Bluey inside of the private chat and tell her to look inside of her house because she did not find the pumpkin until like 20 minutes later. And I also ended up giving Yellow kind of an idea by putting a fall mat in her builds. And I'm gonna leave it here and just gonna let you guys enjoy and watch me struggle to get Bluey's attention for a bit. This was after I kind of gave everyone hints and stuff about the builds, and blue completely changed their whole vibe of the build. They started to build a nutcracker, and for yellow, she actually started to add her stuff. This is one, I think, I don't know if I gave the hint to her now or if I gave it to her earlier. I'm so sorry, guys, I'm editing. It's like 2 a.m. And this is when I started giving her the hints and stuff. Like, I didn't want her to put the Halloween stuff because I felt like the fall was more the vibe. So that's when I was looking in inventory and see if I had anything. But then I decided to go back to my fall leaves and I'm like, oh, okay, let's go over here. Let's see. I put the welcome mat. She did end up including the welcome mat in her build. I also put a welcome mat on Bluey's. This build I loved so much. I made a little museum basically after this, and you guys are going to see in the next build battles that are upcoming. I made a bunch of museum with old builds that people have built for me in build battles, and I've just kept them. But I will come back to you guys when I am done almost. This is about, I think we were 45 minutes in, or either 45 to 30 minutes in, and I'll come back in a second. Bye, guys. This is where I started to look at people's builds, and I was noticing they did not get the theme at all because some people had a bunch of different ideas. One person had a kind of a kitchen, another person had like a fancy house, another person had another house. Everyone else kind of got the theme of the fall. Like as you see, yellow's changing her trees and her stuff. The blue's building the nutcracker. We have the spring theme in green. We have, I don't even know what that was inside of pink. We have teal's little area. And if you guys don't know, I always go out and look for butterflies because there's a butterfly at least every time I build. So I go out to look for butterflies and also record because there's a lot of noise once I'm doing build battles. A bunch of people were riding a scooter like on purpose to try to ruin the video, but I didn't let that bother me and I just continued on with my videos. And here I was just kind of explaining about the whole builds, that how no one knows and how I'm trying to give them hints, but no one was kind of getting it until the very end. And you guys are going to
Hey
see
guys,
that in a
also I
bit.
just wanted to
I will
get
come
a
back
shout out
once
to
there's almost a little bit time left. This is when time was out and I decided to kick everyone out because no one was getting out when I say time's up, so I just kick everyone out. I added a shower because I said to them I don't want stinky people in my plot. Not in a mean way, just in a joking way, because me and Bluey have this joke where she keeps putting toilets on my build, so I just stuck with it and I let her put all the toilets on my build. This is when they started with all the fireworks and it was so loud while I was trying to do the recording. But this is when we started to look at all the builds and when we started to kind of vote them. And I'll come back to talking when we have the voting process and let you guys look at the builds. This was kind of when I started to have everyone start voting. I said, come on, let's vote. Like, I told them I have to vote black because I loved the bear. It was so adorable. I think it's so cute that it was all custom. Most of her stuff is custom whenever I do build battles with her, which I love. I do like having different people in my build battles, but I love having Weezer in my build battle because she's just so talented and I love her builds. Like today, I done build battles with her, and she just did amazing builds. We did a bunch of build battles. I host every day in a server, and I always say I'm going to be on at 5 p.m. Eastern time whenever they want to be in a YouTube video or have a shout out. This is one I gave Weezer about 20 to 25k for winning. I mostly do this with the single build battles. With the multiple build battles, I cannot give them all like 20 to 30k because of the new 50k budget thing. So I was just kind of like, oh, I'm sorry. So we'll just do free team build battles. And of course, she wanted her little bear to stay, so I kept her bear and I deleted everything else here. And at the end, it was just really nice. Everyone's builds are amazing, but I really just loved Black's build way more. And Bluey kept saying she had a surprise for me, so when I went up to the bedroom, it had a spider with a heart and a candle on the bed. And I was asking Bluey, what is this? Because why did she leave that on the bed? But then I kind of just went in build mode and tried to get to the front. And this is where I kind of wanted to end the video. Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below if you like this video and you want to see more like this video. And I hope you guys have a great day. I love you. Bye. Before I end this video, this is my shout out
Excuse me?
to Sophie,
What?
I Eat Sand, Flaka, Cure, Seraph, Aiden, I think the name was, Carly, What Is That You Got? They did say their like stuff to follow. We have Weezer as well. We have
Oh
Dumb
God.
and Flip Flop.